Ciao, good afternoon. It is October 14th, 2020, and this is the recap for the Digital Academy 5th grade Magnet students. So this morning, during our morning meeting, we again are learning how to say hello in Italian. We also went over our agenda and our expectations for the day. We also get to see the Steamer News Network each morning as well when we get to do the pledge, hear about lunch, and we got to see one of our classmates digitally on the news this morning, which was very exciting. Today during ELA, the students talked a little bit about chapters 3 and 4 in a quick discussion, and I modeled for them the Florida Ready lesson 4A by doing the I do, the teacher model part. Then the students on their own on Canvas read Esperanza Rising chapters 5 through 6, and they answered some comprehension questions about those two chapters. During our writing time, which is a little shorter because it's a Wednesday, I focused on having them go from their graphic organizer that we've created for our essays to our draft essay. So after you've gone through the process of making an essay organizer, taking the hook, the thesis, and the body paragraphs and the details and putting them into a Google document and formatting them to look like paragraphs. So then we can go through the process of then editing it tomorrow and looking at what needs to be added. What transitional words can we add to it? What more details can we add to it? And phrasing that's going to make the essay go from a 3 to a 4. Just by following the graphic organizer, you're ensuring that you're going to get a 3 because you have the skeleton and everything that's needed to make a 3. If you don't take the time to do the graphic organizer, you're not ensuring that you're going to get a very high score, which is leading students to getting low 2s and 1s because they're not taking the time. So even if you find that it's tedious, sometimes we have to do things that are tedious. You might consider brushing your teeth to be tedious, but we do it so that we don't have our teeth problems later in the future. So it's important that we're taking the time to do the graphic organizer. It is going to pay off when it comes time for you to then just copy and paste everything into a document. You're going to have the whole essay there, and you're going to have to do minimal editing once you are done. So the graphic organizer, I can't stress enough, is an important task. I am not asking for it as a classwork grade. I am instructing that they do it as a teacher because that's what's best for them as they go into writing their draft essay. I did say the essay was going to be due by Friday. I'm going to extend it to Monday to give students more time to work on their essays. And then there was lunchtime on our own. During our lead time, which is our leader and me time, we focused on the maturity continuum, talking about being dependent, independent, and being interdependent, and how it takes a lot of maturity to have your private victory of getting all of your work together, understanding when you need your parents and when you can do things on your own. But it also takes it to the next level of maturity when you can work with others to accomplish a goal. So for example, the news crew shows a lot of maturity that they're able to come together and create a product together in unison, or a sports team works together. That's the kind of maturity that is needed to work with others. We also then chose new house representatives, and we also played some house games together. Then during our math time, we needed to take a break from our actual instruction so that we could make sure on the technology side that we had finished our iStation for October. So everyone was instructed to make sure that they got onto iStation, they completed their October ISIP, because those pieces of information are needed not just for me as a teacher, but the administration, the assistant principal and principal are looking at that data to make determinations on whether or not students need more support or less support. And so I really encouraged them to make sure that they were on iStation, finished their ISIP, and they did their 20 minutes for the day. Once they were done, they then worked on Prodigy or iExcel, and I also offered them an extra credit project that was worth 20 points, and all they needed to do was use a menu to order for their family a dinner and calculate by adding up all of the decimals for money to figure out what that total price would be. So that was what we worked on during our math time. If they did not finish their ISIP during math time, it became homework for them for that evening. Then we had PE with Coach Brem, and at the very end of the day, we do end of the day presentations. We heard a great presentation from a group of boys who focused on their planet project for Venus. The planet projects are due already. It was 75 points for extra credit in the area of science to be used on anything that they need, and science is an area where you definitely want to bank some extra credit points. So there's still time. I will extend the deadline for the extra credit project until the end of the month, which gives students more than enough time to complete this project and help improve their grade in science. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and thank you so much for watching.